three. 1, 2,
Two, three.
3. We're in person and you're still off.
Welcome back to... what was I going to say? Mother Wives.
Mother Wives.
Cousin
You don't
Wives.
even know what it's called.
They're cousins and they're wives. Don't you know they're the cousin wives? With all our money and I need to. Who knows what the hell they're gonna do? Don't wanna listen, well it's true and bad. One of them laughs while the other gets mad. Check your man and check if it's butter. Cause this show ain't no like no other. It's cousin wives.
No, I don't. Cousin Wives. Episode, who knows? Because our IT
Oh my god.
hasn't been editing.
Look,
any
if they're
ever-
hearing this, then I've done it.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
But I meant the ones before this.
It's
so
only been a year.
has it?
I think it's been a year.
That's insane.
But, you know, it's a very special episode this time because we're actually together in person.
In
and
person!
It's so exciting.
Yay! Okay, get out of my house.
And we have two very special guests with us.
Yes, our IT guys.
They're just IT guys.
They're just IT guys.
That's
It's
it.
Posh and Jedro.
Wait, which one's Posh?
No.
Posh and
Jedro.
We can't.
The last
Amanda,
IT
we
guys
can't
got
mix them
fired.
up.
We can't.
Not like last time.
Wait, did you guys switch their name tags again? Because I can't tell you apart. You said not like last time?
Yeah.
Today's episode,
It was not brought to you by Sonic.
even though that's what we're eating right
But
now.
it is brought to
and
you by
drinking.
mothers.
It's brought to- None of us are mothers.
Today we're going to talk about moms.
Yes.
Because why not?
Because, yeah, why not?
Do you guys want to be a mom?
No?
Posh?
Posh?
No.
Thoughts?
Jadro?
Jadro?
You want to be a mom?
How would that work?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You said earlier you identify as a mother.
You did. You did.
And you do have 4 wonderful felines.
That's
so-
true. That he birthed, or
That he birthed himself.
birthed himself. He
Oh.
birthed 2 and I birthed 2
I
of
have the
them.
ultrasounds to prove it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
From the womb of Jedro.
Yeah.
Adriana, do you want to be a mom?
You know what? Can we come back to me? I'm just kidding.
Okay,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
I do, but we'll get to that in a bit.
Okay.
Kales?
No.
Brother. Just no, flat
I
out
think
no.
it's kind of like an agreement between us that we don't
Oh yeah, no.
He's like, fuck
we
no.
don't want to be
No.
parents. I think we have other goals in mind that we want to achieve.
So are you like child-free mentality right now, or
100%.
yeah, 100%?
Like
Okay.
our goal is not to have
Yeah.
children.
Never
Yeah.
ever.
Ever.
Like we definitely have
Y'all
other
have
goals.
kids so they can take our stuff.
Mm-hmm.
No, I really no. I do need like someone to take care of our stuff when we're like past.
Yeah.
But that's like the only one right now that I'm thinking about is like my other cousin's child. But he's kind of a brat, and like
It's
I
getting worse,
need,
apparently,
and he's
as
getting
well.
worse and worse. And homeboy's like already 8, 9. And I'm like, I can't have him looking over our stuff if he inherits anything from us.
What the fuck?
So you guys need to have children, they can.
You heard that, little
inherit our
buddy?
things.
You whisper into him.
Well, we're trying. Why? So, do you want to get into why you don't want to be a mom? Because fuck them kids.
I mean,
I'm
I've
just
kind
kidding.
of.
We're gonna get into it and convince you not to have it.
That's fine.
It's always. I don't know. I feel like I always compare myself to my sister. Like she's always known that she's wanted to be a mother, and like I've never had that feeling.
Huh.
Like ever. Like I talk to other women too, and they're always like, "Oh, I definitely want kids, and I want to get married and everything," but like I've never felt that. And initially I was like, okay, maybe it's just me. Maybe something's wrong with me. But I'm like,
No, I have a friend like that. Shout out to Betty. She actually listens to us. She's the same. Like her and her husband don't
Yeah,
want
like,
kids. They're
it's-
gamers. Like she's like
it's never.
she's like remove it, please.
yeah, like it's just.
Yeah.
It's
And
never
that's
been
okay.
appealing, and then it's just
Ooh.
in general, like emotionally, physically, and financially. I don't
Yeah.
think we we have the patience for it or the money for it either, because we're broke. Let's be clear.
In conclusion,
and it's hard out here, especially in the U.S. and especially in Southern California, where it's so fucking expensive down here. It's so expensive. So adding a child to that would only make our lives. I don't want to say worse.
I mean,
but to me mean, but worse.
Yeah.
Worse.
It's difficult.
Yeah, it would
difficult
be,
in terms of, I get it.
fuck them kids.
having to sustain them and stuff.
Just
It
kidding.
would just be so difficult.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
I
the
don't
financial
think-
side's not. I mean, that's part of it, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I've heard people say like, "Oh, that shouldn't be a part of it."
Adriana
I mean,
was
it
saying,
should be.
Adriana was saying the same thing last night during our
because
meeting.
obviously, like, I'm around a lot of like parents. A lot of my coworkers have a lot of kids, and I'm always telling them like, it always worries me that I'm not gonna have enough money, and they're
Right.
like, that's not something you should consider. Like, you always find it regardless. Like, you'll
Yeah.
eventually make room for them. Like, you'll eventually find that money that you thought you didn't have, and you do have. that
By
you had the
robbing
whole
a
time.
bank.
How they did it, I
A
don't know.
bank, you
my
mean
mom,
branches.
my mom's told me the same thing. Hi, mommy. Yeah, so I don't know. So the financial thing, like anytime I would tell them, like they all give me the same answer, like you never have enough money for kids, and I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, but it's like you should probably be financially responsible and plan. In
That's
case you
what
do wanna
I'm
have them.
saying.
Well, it's become a debt that a lot of people don't want to occur, especially like after college. A lot of them are just still paying that debt from college, and then they're like, "Well, here comes another debt."
Yeah, so many debts to have: college,
Yeah.
car, house, then
Yes.
child.
Nube, you can't go to college because we can't afford it. Okay, you can't
She's
go to
talking to
kiddie
her cat,
college.
by
Yeah,
the
I'm,
way.
I'm talking to my cat.
I mean, her daughter.
We're
I'm
talking to
telling
our fourth child.
I'm telling the youngest one that we don't have money for college.
Cat college.
You're
Cat
gonna have to
college.
strip.
Oh, you're gonna have to sell
Only-
pictures of your beans.
Only beans.
Oh, no.
Only
Of your
beans.
little beans.
Brought to you.
The cat stripper.
Uh-huh.
Oh, why did you say like, oh,
Not-
a cat stripper?
Not the cat stripper.
Not the
Why do you sound so sarcastic? Like you actually want to see it?
I was trying to sound sad.
Hi, Snoopy.
Sad, sarcastic, same thing.
I don't know. I've always wanted to be a mom. Like, I've always wanted kids. But then as I got older and I saw how, like, giving birth is, it scared the shit out of me. Like, just scared the crap out of me. And then, like, all these moms sharing their horror stories with me. Like,
Our friend almost died.
yes, I had one friend that almost died. And her man told us, like, oh, she's ready to have another one after almost dying. And I'm just like,
Our friend had another one.
yeah.
What?
And my mom's like, you think if it was so bad, we wouldn't keep doing it? And I was like, I feel like you guys forget. Like, I feel like you guys forget how traumatic it is.
I feel like that's brainwashing shit to say. Like, oh,
A
it doesn't matter what
lot-
pain you're in.
a
As
lot
long
of
as you can
moms
bring
say
them
that.
in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the
There's
fuck?
probably only one person that I know of that has said, like, one was enough for me. Like, after going through all that, like, I only want one. I've
Yeah.
probably only heard one person say that. And it scares the crap out of me. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, I don't know if I want to go through that. And then just, like, I can barely take care of myself. Like, I forget to turn the oven off. And, like,
That's,
Uh-oh.
oh my god. Is it off right now?
yes. Like, I forget to do a lot of things. I forget to do a lot of things that, like, please nobody ever, like, show this if I have kids and, like, show it to, like, a social worker or anything. But,
100%
but I feel like I can barely take care of myself. Right, babe?
I think you do fine. It's just you underestimate yourself a lot, in terms of like,
Yeah.
You're hard on yourself because you feel like you have to fill this weird role as as a mother or wife or a spouse.
That's true, actually.
You're hard on yourself a lot. So
Yeah, that's true.
Josh, why don't you want to be a mom?
Yeah, why did
Suck.
you...
I
Josh will give it to you straight.
the more I'm around kids, the less I like kids. And I already didn't really like kids.
Even when you're around good kids?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because every time I'm around a baby, I'm like, I want one. I
Well,
want
that's
to
the
see
thing. So people always are like, "Oh, the laughter of a child." I'm like, I hate it.
Yeah.
I don't know why it bothers me. I'm a
Josh hated it.
anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm evil.
Brother, ugh.
I don't know. little germ bags walking around.
Not the germ bags.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
I used to get sick all the time when I work with kids. I was like, ugh,
Yeah, we
babe?
have like a little kitty corner at my work, and I'm like, I stay away from that. That's probably just like disease.
You should just fence it off. And
It
like,
is fenced.
I
don't go near that.
Great.
You spray Lysol as you
Yeah.
walk.
No, he does.
I Lysol my desk every day because the kids go in my office. So I'm like, I constantly like bleach everything in there.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
Everyone looks at me weird every time I walk in because I'm like bleaching my chair.
And he's like, you should bleach your area too. Shit.
You want me to get yours?
I'll do it.
Jeez.
I don't know what they got.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, the children do tend to get sick a lot.
That's true.
But I feel like isn't that normal?
Yeah.
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 Well, yeah, like they're, you know, when they're babies, they if you are, you know, feeding them, breastfeeding them, they work off of your immune system. But as soon as you stop, you know, they gotta build their own.
Yeah.
And,
Eat that dirt, kid. But don't give it to me. I don't want it.
yeah, like eat a couple worms or something. You know.
Ew.
Worms?
Yeah, protein.
Yeah,
Where else are
yeah.
you gonna get it from?
All right,
A
Timon and
chicken?
Pumbaa.
All right, you guys gotta.
What,
I thought that was just me and you.
Get out of here.
Feed
Anyway.
kids bugs. Feed kids bugs.
No.
Anyway.
Because the way climate changes, it might be the future.
That's true.
Grasshopper bread's a thing.
yeah,
What? Grasshopper what?
Grasshopper bread or
Yeah.
grasshopper flour?
yeah.
Oh, cricket. No, it's cricket flour.
Cricket flour.
Crickets,
yeah.
Cricket flour is a thing.
Cricket
What do you do?
wireless?
Is it just like
You
Mesh?
you grind
dry,
it like
yeah.
in an
In a
you grind it
molcajete?
you grind it down and then you can use it.
Yeah. Have you not seen this?
Yeah.
I don't want to.
It's been a thing.
Kiwi.
I don't want to.
It's first grade.
Not you being like, oh,
Get up
not
with the
to
times. It's
Come on,
2024.
Come
Okay,
on.
Grandma. Like,
Yeah.
Come on. I got some stored if you want some cricket pancakes.
Get that
Cricket
cricket
would
bread.
you guys try?
Yeah, you did.
Like,
Yeah.
I tried a cricket before. It was disgusing.
Yeah.
What did it taste
What
like?
did you have?
She
The,
just found
No,
it
I
on
had
the
to
ground.
try.
yeah. The dry.
She went outside and went, ooh, gross.
Fuck you guys. No, it was
She's
for
like,
New
make me
Year's.
that wish or I'll eat you.
We'll start with the legs.
Be a real boy.
No,
Lord.
I can't.
But
Grasshopper
I
flour.
tried the dried grasshopper.
Cricket.
It was cricket. It was
Cricket,
dried
yeah.
cricket. It was, well, it tasted weird. It was like salty and like, ugh, I don't
Well, yeah,
know.
yeah.
Brother,
Was it bitter? Was it bitter in any way?
No, it was just salty.
When you ate the whole body,
Yeah,
or did you eat like parts
Just-
of it?
No, I just went,
So you
yeah.
it was disgusting.
brains, guts, everything.
Shut
Yeah.
up! It was cooked. It was dry.
See, that's what I think.
It's not jerky. It's not.
It was
jerky.
dry. It was crunchy.
It's
And
crunchy.
have you ever seen those little like dried fish?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it
I
tasted
used to eat
like.
those all the time. Those are
Yeah.
good.
That's what they taste like. I didn't like them.
Oh.
Yeah.
But that's what it tastes like. That's what the dried crickets taste like.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's all I think of. Like, oh, if you're gonna put a whole
No,
bug in your mouth,
stop!
I just think of like the guts and the brain and head.
Okay, I'm gonna go throw up. Can I take the mic with me?
I didn't even like go say.
Brother,
That's the whole podcast or something.
No, it's just her. No,
Yeah.
it's awful.
love it. Love it.
We'd get kicked out so quick.
Yeah, we would.
I
Okay,
wouldn't.
I'm sorry.
Like, the bugs don't seem appealing at all. Like, even if I have to eat it, I'd be like, I'll die.
I would die too.
I'd rather starve.
They had canned, I think canned slugs or something like that.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Okay, a while. This is gonna be like a whole.
Uh-oh.
A while ago, Josh, you showed me canned teen. What
Oh,
is
it's
it?
not what you're...
Tinned?
Okay, this is
What
something
were you
completely-
thinking?
No, nothing.
I was thinking of like the tinned, or the canned. Was it chicken?
Sure, yeah.
Mhm.
And the canned. Was it like Thanksgiving
The
meal?
Christmas dinner.
Oh,
from Game.
Girl, have you seen that shit?
No,
Please
but
don't.
It sounds.
I'll pull it up right now.
The European GameStop called just Game
Mhm.
or just Game. They came out with a thing called Christmas Dinner, and it's like layers of what you would have for dinner. Or,
I'm already gonna vomit.
But it's like just packed in a can.
That's disgusting.
Like look at Google
No.
Christmas Dinner.
Hold
It's
on.
girl,
I got
there's
this.
like gelatin in there.
No.
It's fucking
Oh.
disgusting. It looks so gross.
But is it flavorful?
I don't know.
You're
I mean,
disgusting.
it's from Europe, so
So probably not.
This was a while
I mean,
back.
I guess it depends what part of Europe, but
I don't know.
But it's just
Brother, ooh.
literally like I think the only bug I would actually eat is the scorpion.
Hmm.
But that
Okay,
hear me-
Durango.
literally. But also like I've heard when people eat it, I've heard it's just like it tastes like nuts.
They get flour.
It tastes like peanuts. Like
Well, that's
salted
what I hear
peanuts.
about most dried bugs.
It just tastes like nuts.
Yeah.
It just depends
Okay,
how you.
maybe we do have a future with bugs.
It depends how it depends how you prepare it too. You know, because
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
but I just imagine like all the guts, like what you were saying. Like I can't eat it because of that.
but that's the same thing with shrimp, like or lobster.
That's
like
different.
No,
yeah,
it's the same.
lobster.
Well,
yeah,
I'm too poor, so I've never had lobster.
But shrimp is the same.
yeah, shrimp is the same thing.
Yeah, but they
like,
clean it.
Well, aren't they considered like sea bugs?
That's
or
a sea
whatever?
bug.
They're
Yeah.
bottom feeders.
It's a sea
yeah,
bug.
crab.
they clean
crab,
all the
Delicious.
crabs
Delicious.
crab is the bottom
Delicious
feeder.
bug.
I don't know about
Lobster-
y'all, but we clean the poop out. I don't know about y'all.
She got standard.
But I understand it.
She
If y'all don't know how to clean shrimp, don't come at me.
She don't eat
She
shrimp
does.
ass.
I don't eat shrimp
She
ass.
don't eat shrimp.
No, I don't. I clean it.
We're talking about if you
Okay.
want to be mom.
So
Oh, right.
That-
By the way,
This is the last time we let these two in.
the last time our next episode is gonna be with them.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're
The
right.
second to last time.
Second to last.
Anyways, according to Google, the foundation of a child's emotional stability and social abilities is often rooted in a mother's love.
Right.
So before
So-
I thought you were going to talk about cockroach titties.
No,
Like that's what I thought you were going to talk about.
look,
Like, that's what
it crossed my mind. I did not want to think
That's what I
about
thought you were going to say.
it. It crossed my mind, and I thought about it when we were on that walk.
oh,
Josh has ruined everything for me.
That's what I was
we
saying.
were-
I was like, okay, people, there's furries, right?
yeah.
And then there's like featheries.
Yeah.
And then scalies.
Yeah.
So like, where does it stop? There must be like people who are into insects. So
Yeah.
people drawing cockroach titties?
Yeah,
And that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for listening.
it's called Rule 34
This is
for a
our
reason.
our bug episode.
Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
This is the bug episode.
Mother bug.
I mean,
Well, moms, let's
have
do
you
bugs.
have you heard of roach milk?
No.
No.
Okay.
oh, I
Please
thought
don't ruin
this is
Okay.
where you were gonna go.
Yeah, I
with
thought that was what
I thought that's what you
I
said.
thought that was where you're going with, but
Honestly,
then you
kinda, yeah.
but then you went a different way.
I mean, if Roach have titties, then it's
Well, what's
safe
roach
to
milk?
assume that they
Is
would
that
have
for
roach.
babies?
No,
It's for roach babies.
it's for roach.
Not for human babies.
Not for human babies.
Unless you really hate your human babies.
So do you want roach babies?
Which you guys probably would.
Do you guys want roach babies? Who let this?
Anyway, this is the last time.
This is the last time we invite anyone else on
No.
the podcast.
Except for Ale. Ale, you've been
The
quiet. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
the IT team will stay in the background.
Yeah, the IT team has no business being on this mic.
Who let them out their cage?
Who let the dogs out?
We're fired again.
Right, so back to
For
mothers.
the third time.
That's true. We keep hiring them back because of their disguises. They're so good.
So it's
just-
literally them with a
On
mustache.
top of their
Oh my
well, his
God.
mustache.
I just rearranged my name in my cover letter.
But it's the same cover.
Yeah,
letter.
it's the same cover letter.
And their picture
Keep
a
bamboozling
bamboozling Smeckledorf.
Not again.
Not again.
So you're saying something about the
Um,
foundation?
Yeah,
resides
it's,
with the mother.
There's been research that shows that the relationship with your mother is very fundamental to how you are in the future in terms of like your personal relationships with your romantic partners and like platonic relationships as well. Which is very funny because it's not, or at least from what I've seen, it's not the same that if you have a dysfunctional relationship with your father.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you this last night, where they're kind of like, you just become, what is it? What did I say? Like an attention seeker? Yeah. But if you have issues with your mom, you kind of just become like a psychopath. Which is kind of insane. So it's definitely like, I mean, your relationship with your mom is definitely very important. But I kind of just, I wonder why that is. Is it because that's how society is structured for us, where it's like there's so much emphasis and importance on the mother being there rather than the father? Or is it just something that's innate in us, where we just prefer female caretakers or, you know, something like that?
Like, does it have to do with like the bond that you have with your mom
Yeah.
because they carried you for so long?
I mean, but as a baby, would you even know who carried you?
Yeah.
Like, if you
They have a scent.
like, if you were, I guess
From the
that's,
inside.
From the inside.
like, if you were born and then your mother was switched off with another woman, would you actually know?
Nah.
No,
Yeah.
you wouldn't.
You could sniff her out.
In a crowd.
You're not my mom.
That's not mommy titties.
That's not my mom.
That's not my mom.
You put a lineup of 5 women on the wall. You put the baby on the floor and walk.
Wait, and then you put roach titties. I have to bring it back.
No, please don't bring it back. Don't ever bring it back.
No promises. Anyway. No, but you're right though. Like you're right.
Not the roach titties.
She's still stuck on it.
I'm so embarrassed.
We need to take a 10-minute break.
No one listens.
We
Anyways.
have like 3 listeners. Shout out to our 3 listeners.
No one listens because there's no episodes I have to listen to.
Because
I'm so busy.
You are.
Is he though?
I mean, he has played Hades for
Okay,
like the 15th time.
Look, man.
Brother,
Hades 2 is so good.
You said Hades 2 is so good.
So good.
Everyone just walked away.
He's gone.
She's
Sorry.
done. She's done with the episode.
I'm done. Apparently, it's not gonna get edited. So why do I even bother?
No, I'll get it.
I'm kidding.
I
We'll get,
swear.
we'll get to it eventually, hopefully.
You mean after he edits the other 35 that we
I gotta
have?
do it. I gotta do it.
We're on season 8 already.
Oh my god. Of unpublished.
And at this point,
Episodes.
it's just going to be like our archived.
Honestly.
Like, never before seen episodes because we were just too lazy
Yes.
to upload.
Too busy playing Hades, apparently.
Who's
She added you.
Who's doing that?
She's out here
Called
shooting.
you out. Called you
I didn't
out.
miss.
Critical. All right.
Oh yeah, but we were talking about like why.
Yeah.
But like, does it? And like I was asking you yesterday, like, does it mess up men and women the same? Like their relationship with their mother, like, does it have the same effect on each one?
I'm sure there is a difference. I think for sure, like, I don't know if there's any like real evidence, but there's definitely a difference in how men and women behave. Like, I was gonna talk about like the daddy issues, but no, this is mommy issues, huh?
Well, do you
Yeah.
think the difference is like physical and emotional, or what do you mean by there's a difference?
Yes.
I mean, definitely emotional. I feel like, I think just in general, if you don't have a good relationship with your parents, it's more easier for you to become detached to other people romantically and maybe just your friends. Sorry, I'm looking through my notes.
Your
Little
notes.
notes.
What notes did I?
But what if you just have dads?
Yeah.
I was gonna bring that
Yeah,
up
right?
too. I'm like, well, that doesn't really include like.
Because I feel like it doesn't matter what parents you have, like 1, 2, 5, whatever, as long as you're equally loved and raised right. Like I think it's fine.
So as long as someone takes a role, I guess,
Just
because it wouldn't matter if it's the mom or dad,
As
right?
long as-
Someone
yeah.
takes the role to teach you,
or single
like,
parent.
yeah, or
as
single,
long as
yeah,
you have the attention, you're getting cared for. I think that's the
yeah.
issue,
I think you're right. In that,
I think as long as
in
you're
that
being cared for. I think the
Yeah.
problem is like if you have parents that split
Mhm.
or you have a single parent. I feel like maybe that single parent feels like a different pressure if they're not necessarily going to pick up both. It's easier to have 2 parents because then you can kind of balance the two.
yeah, 2 roles. Yeah.
So
That's true.
I don't think it really necessarily matters mom, dad. I think it's just, is the kid cared for?
Yeah, is there? They being supplemented emotionally and physically, I guess. And, yeah.
So I don't know, mom issues, dad issues. I don't know if that's necessarily a thing. I mean, a key thing.
Yeah, I think for sure, especially now with quote unquote non-traditional marriages, i.e. like same gender marriage and stuff, it can definitely challenge certain research in the past. But yeah, like, what if you have two moms or two dads? Like, do you...
Not necessarily gonna be like more masculine, more feminine.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, because I think if the researcher would have said like, oh, if you have if a mom's involved, then you know the child's gonna be more emotionally mature. But then if you have two moms, they're like twice as mature. You know,
Right? Yeah, there you go.
But
the
like,
solution is
but
two
like,
moms.
like Kels is saying, like, I don't think there's been enough research on it. You know, I think they just test out one factor, but not another.
Mm-hmm.
So some of the information or like statistic that they show is like
It's biased.
It's biased and
Yeah.
skewed. It's skewed in that sense because the sample sizes aren't there.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. I wanted to look into more research, but a lot of it is like blocked off. I was telling Adriana this last night, but I remember when I was in college, I had the college's full access to like their database to all of like their cataloged research on like pretty much anything, and it was pretty much accessible and free if you were a student. And now you have to like pay. That's bullshit.
It should be free for everyone.
It should be free for everybody.
Yeah.
Yep. And if you're listening, I'm just kidding. No, just kidding. Don't take my girl's degree away.
They revoke it.
They revoke it.
You don't have your bachelor's degree anymore because you were talking smack. And I'm like, well, shit, I'll do it again. I didn't even use my fucking degree.
Well, if they revoke it, they can revoke your student loans too, right?
Yeah.
If it didn't happen, it didn't happen.
Didn't happen. It didn't
Walk
happen.
back into the college with your diploma. I'd like to return this.
Yeah. Full refund, please.
Can I get a refund?
Yeah.
It's defective. It doesn't do what I thought it did.
Honestly, I kind of wish that was like a thing.
Money
not
back,
like genuine,
30-day
like-
money back
Right,
guarantee.
yeah.
You don't
Like,
get a job
it
in
should be
30
like-
days, you get it back. Yeah.
It should be a thing. Like,
This shit's broken. I want another one.
Yeah.
for sure. Sorry. We kind of touched on it earlier, but it's also just financially, it's so difficult, but it's also legislation in America has made it so difficult to be specifically a mom because, you know, there's no guaranteed mandate that requires companies to give you maternity leave if you're expecting, and the same thing for men as well, where there's no paternity leave or there's no guaranteed paternity leave for them either. So it's so crazy that you give birth one day or you give birth Thursday, Friday, you're in the office back on Monday, girl.
Yeah.
Can you even sit down?
Yeah.
Dude, I had a couple coworkers who were waiting till literally the last day to even take time off.
Yeah,
Like
like
on
she
a
was gonna
weekend?
pop
Like,
tomorrow.
yeah.
Like she held the birth till
Like
weekend.
they literally
Okay.
like were holding on until the last possible second.
She held on to the
Yeah.
She held it in.
She pushed it
Not
back
yet,
in.
girl.
No,
She-
not yet.
no,
Stay it in.
Go back in. Go, no. Yeah.
You feel it sliding out. Oh, baby, no.
No, no.
I clock out at 5. No.
I have a budget meeting at 2 and we can't do this right now.
I got no hours.
That's awful.
Yeah. No, and you're right because
Yeah.
like in this state, I think the if you're a full time employee, I think you're given like 30 days, right? And if you're not a full time employee, well, too bad.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
there's
too damn
nothing-
bad.
And that's not even like, it's not federally covered, right? It's on the employer to cover
Yeah,
it.
it's on the employer if
Yeah,
they
'cause-
want to cover it.
Because we've
Which
talked
is
about that before.
bullshit.
Yeah.
As being like a small business, like less than 10 employees. Like we've talked about like what would happen. And basically we'd just be ruined.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Because like we don't have the money or leeway for any of that.
Yeah.
So it's like, it sucks.
So you told everybody to get on the pill, right? tell your
And you
brother.
should. And you-
Did you tell your brother?
Tell Julio to get on the
Julio,
pill.
if you're listening, get on the pill,
You
bro.
can't get pregnant. Not on my watch.
No.
We can't afford it.
Yeah. No, and it's weird. Like me coming from like working in a state capacity,
Right.
we have the opportunity to take that time off. You know,
I do.
Yeah, you do too.
Oh, I do
You
too,
have time.
guys.
She don't even know.
Because I think I could extend it to 60 days, and then I could do a family leave for another 30 days,
Yeah.
which is a total of 90 days. But then after that is
your
it's
money
your
back.
own.
Yeah.
Well, not the child back, but you know,
If you don't like the child,
yeah.
put it
Bring
back
it
in.
back.
Yeah.
I'll make a
Bring it in.
refund on this.
But But again, those benefits
Hurts
aren't
much.
guaranteed unless you're a full-time employee. You know,
Yeah.
and that's a big
Yeah.
issue because not everybody wants to hire full-time employees and all that.
It's hard to get full time.
And those, like I said, those aren't guaranteed to you. Unlike other states or countries where, like, I think France is one of the best ones, examples out there. Like 6 months, given 6 months of time off,
Yeah.
and the government will cover
That's
that
what
time
we need
off.
here.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what are we going to do with our barely making it
Well,
by?
that's the thing. Like, if it would be, because if you think about it, you have medical leave, right? And if you have a medical through your job, it shouldn't be your job covering. It should be the medical, right? Because it should be a medical necessity that you have to take off.
We're both confused.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
So what we need is free
In
Medicare.
conclusion,
No. We
In
need
conclusion,
them.
the government sucks.
We need our healthcare to be rewritten a little bit.
Yeah.
Because this is a medical leave that you need, you know, for the child and you. It's not a work leave. You get me?
Yep. Medical should be free and take care of you.
yes.
Yeah. Well, we
exactly.
pay enough taxes in order for us to be doing all that, you know.
Yeah, in a country where Christianity is our number one religion, we sure don't give a shit about families.
Oh yeah.
Like, genuinely.
And then you'll pass by a
Yes.
sign that's like, what, adoption, not abortion. It's like, okay, well, you're going to adopt?
Okay,
Yeah.
then adopt this
So-
shit.
So how many is the church taking in? You
Yeah.
know, like, you know,
Yep.
you're an
If you're
entity. You can take a couple
listening-
kids in, right? You know.
Untaxed, too.
Yeah, on tax. Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah, we said it.
Yeah, we did.
Josh said it, yeah.
And if you,
And I'll say it again.
That's Josh P. Oh.
The P is silent.
It's pronounced like Please don't. Somebody's gonna get that idea and name their kid that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh.
Speaking of mothers, some of y'all name your children the dumbest names.
Name drop. Name drop right now.
Oh my god. What was one of the names? Wheat?
Wheat?
Yes, rye.
Like crick and wheat?
No.
Like wheat bread?
Like wheat bread.
Yes, cricket,
Wheat.
yes.
And then the sibling
Rye.
was rye.
And then we had Khaleesi. Somebody named their kid
A variation of Michael.
Michelle.
Michael.
Michael.
Like,
Like, yeah.
My cooch.
It was Mykool. Michael.
Michael. Yeah.
They just like misspell Michael.
Yeah, it was a Hispanic that spelled it. I think she tried to sound it out.
I'm not gonna speak
Like,
against.
Yeah, I know.
Don't go after my people like that.
That's my people too, girl, but damn. Ask the nurse next time. I don't know.
names, we made them up.
We made
Yeah.
But anyway, in conclusion,
Can't help it.
fuck the government and give me my money.
I want a refund of my taxes. Like
Honestly,
a full refund.
A full.
When you like,
I want it all back.
when you remember like where all our taxes are going, like
it makes
when you
me
know where
so
everything
mad.
goes, it's literally going everywhere but back to you. Like our roads are shit, our healthcare is shit.
All these lazy
our
ass
school-
people,
our
like
school system
Well,
is shit.
Well,
like,
you know where a lot of our money's going to,
to all the
right?
lazy
Yeah.
people.
No. Well,
The
yeah, the
military
Congress.
complex.
No,
The wars.
Congress.
Mhm.
Congress. You forget that they've risen their like minimum wage salary a bunch, like over like 12 times, I think,
Yeah.
in the past, 4 decades.
It's not that I forget.
And-
I just don't know what to do about it.
And you gotta also remember, like the House of Representatives, you have a bunch of representatives in there, and they're all getting paid that salary. They're whenever they pass a bill saying we need to get a raise, no one says no.
bitch.
No one says no to them,
Right?
right? Because
They're voting it in.
they're the ones voting it in.
That's
They,
bullshit.
they never fight
They
that.
should leave it to the people.
I know.
Yeah,
You know what,
exactly.
government? Fuck you. You know what? Are you listening at my phone?
No, and that's something they should be considering, like maybe bringing down that salary, or have
giving
a
it
job,
to me, bro.
or be paid per performance.
Performance,
Yeah,
yeah,
performance.
for, like, your-
Hey, you only passed like 3 like bipartisan bills. Okay, you
yourself a raise.
only get
That's
50,000 this year.
Yeah.
Hey, you passed 10. Okay, that's a little bit better.
Are you gonna
But-
run for president? 'Cause I'm gonna vote for you. I'm gonna write you in the next ballot.
Are you saying vote for Pedro?
Yeah, vote for Pedro.
Unfortunately, I'm not old enough.
J-Dro.
That's
Vote for
J.
J-Dro?
There's
E.
ageism in this state, in this country.
I was gonna
so.
say, I didn't know, should we become senators?
Hell yeah.
Not me, girl.
Have a scandal?
Girl, scandal within the first day.
To-do list. Have scandal.
Have scandal.
The first
Reform
scandal.
tax.
Yeah. Second day, win re-election. Like, okay.
No, the first day is gonna be me getting caught with my secretary, who's gonna be Pedro.
Yeah. That's
With the pool boy.
Oh,
we're trying to get that
They're trying to have kids.
we're trying to get that child tax,
I don't know. One reason why I'm like really hesitant sometimes, like to have kids, is because like no childcare. Like I'm not gonna have money for that.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna make my cats watch my kids. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of that right now. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, if we were to have a child, I would have to like rely on family,
Yeah.
like my mom to take care of it. Maybe his mom, but I know his mom's busy, or she works and my mom doesn't. So, do I really want my mom raising another child?
Yeah.
No.
after 15. Oh, after 15.
15.
No, I don't want my mom influencing.
She's gonna be like, I Kaylee. Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I don't want her.
See, that's another thing. Like, I don't want other people raising my kid. Like, I understand that I can't control what my kid ends up believing and all that, but I want to like not let other people's beliefs that I don't agree with affect them in that way.
Yeah. Because you're right. There was in our family, I'm not religious, but my grandma was very religious. So everybody was religious, and if she was the one that was raising me, it would be, my mom would not have any say to it, because the grandma would be like, hey, I'm taking care of it, therefore, I'm teaching in my ways. And I think she's right about that. That's a fear we kind of have, where like if we have family like taking care of them, they're gonna learn things that we don't necessarily agree with, because even though you're family, there's certain things you're not always gonna agree on, like certain ways of doing things, or certain like methodologies, or like theories, or whatever.
Some people we know don't believe in vaccines, and I don't know about that.
Name drop.
Some people don't even believe in antihistamines.
Yeah.
Name drop. That's arm. I didn't say I didn't believe in them. I just said I didn't want to take one.
Damn.
Now you
calling her out. Damn.
Shit.
She just lost all credit with
All
that.
the comments are gonna be like, I can't believe our money's anti-vaccine. No, antihistamine.
Even though we're fully vaxxed.
Yeah.
Even though we're fully vaccinated.
She even got extras just to be safe.
I did.
She got one of each flavor.
You know what's kind of crazy is like
You? No, I'm kidding.
True.
And me.
Like I'm fully from child. I've been fully vaccinated. Like I've gotten every single. Well, not every single, but like all
she
the
got her
needed
rabies.
ones. I got my rabies.
Deworming.
Deworming.
Are we talking about cats?
Me too. Contenido for real.
But like I'm fully vaccinated, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes my mom talks to me and she's like, "I wish I never like vaccinated you," and I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking?
You want me to die?"
So you wanted 4 children? Is that what you're saying?
No, well, she says I wish I didn't vaccinate like all her kids. Because she had to, because in California law, it's mandatory.
Especially in schools. If you're
So she had to, and like she knows I'm fully like vaccinated for COVID. She was like, Kaylee, why would you do that? Like, what? I'm like, girl, mom, I'll be fine.
You want
like,
me to die?
Yeah.
Literally.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's just crazy. And she turned around and said that. And
There's
I'm like,
been
what?
outbreaks of stuff.
Yeah, there's like measles outbreak every year, like because children aren't being vaccinated. And the measles were almost gone.
Yeah.
Like they were almost, it was almost like extinct.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
Anti-vaxxers.
Yeah, anti-vaxxers. They're like talking about the whole autism thing going on.
You have autism.
Which is fucking insane, because it's like ever since the rise of vaccination, more people have are more diagnosed with autism. I'm like, no, we're
There's
just
been
like
More people are living.
Yeah. It's like
we're also diagnosing it a lot more than we did back in the
because back in the day they didn't know what there was no
just
diagnosis.
categorized it as like being disabled.
It was
or
mentally
like
challenged, or it was Down syndrome, and that was what they categorized it as, And but now that we've advanced a little bit more, people are like, no, it's
we have information.
Yeah,
now,
we have
guys.
information now.
But what are the old people scared of? Oh no, a 60-year-old man is going to get autism.
Yeah.
You're already 60. Fine.
Yeah.
You already had it, honestly. We don't need that
Yeah.
negativity
Retire
here.
and die.
Makes a space for the rest
Whichever
of
one
us.
comes first is fine. Just kidding.
Open up the real
Die
estate.
them.
Open up the real estate.
Fuck. Open up the fucking realistic.
Y'all are asking why millennials aren't buying houses. It's because old people aren't dying fast enough. Just kidding, guys.
Thanks to medical advances and being vaccinated, you guys are living longer.
Exactly. In
So
conclusion.
actually, they shouldn't vaccinate.
Yeah, you should. You know
Sure,
what?
you're right. You know
Okay,
what?
so actually just keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're 60 and over, though. Wait, how old's my mom? Oh, no, we're good.
Are we
We're
gonna
good.
start a coalition called like Grandkids Against Vaccines or something? like oh.
Only against old people.
Yeah.
Only against old people.
Wow.
Us against old people. The old should die.
Period.
Wow.
Your grandpa's 80, a natural.
My grandpa.
Sorry.
Dude, I don't care.
Sorry. Oh my grandpa.
That guy, your grandma's still alive.
I was gonna say.
Oh, we don't count her.
All my grandparents are dead, so I can't.
Girl, say. No, my grandpa's still alive. He's kicking. He's 80. What's he, 80? 82, I think?
Yeah,
He's
just turned-
82. Beat prostate cancer.
Damn.
Eats like crap, and he only drinks tequila, but Lord knows how
Honestly,
he's
that's
still
the
kicking.
key to lose.
That's the tequila.
That's
drink.
honestly,
That's the
like,
tequila.
That's the key to longevity.
Tequila killed the cancer.
It burned it. You know? It also
Radiation?
caused it, but it also
No.
burned it. You know.
No radiation. To
Chemotherapy?
No.
No, it's
No,
tequila.
no, tequila.
Don Julio's gonna save you.
Dr. Don Julio.
How did we go from mothers to my
We're-
grandpa's prostate cancer?
So fucking unserious. I don't like.
I'm sorry.
People are gonna listen to this shit and be like, mothers, yes, roach. Kill the old. Are they on crack? We are.
Most funny.
Who raised them? Oh, yeah. Mothers, yeah.
Mothers.
Mothers.
In conclusion, we were
It's
all
their
raised
fault.
by a
It's,
woman.
it's their
Yeah, we
fault.
were.
It's their fault.
And it's a
Yeah.
woman's fault. So in conclusion, don't be a mom.
Don't.
Thank you so much for listening.
Wait, we're not done.
Wait,
we're at 42 minutes.
We're good.
Oh, okay. In
Before we
conclusion,
say anything more,
yeah. You're welcome. And in conclusion, fuck the government.
that
Thank you for
in our notes,
listening.
that is our conclusion.
Yeah.
In conclusion, fuck the government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, should we even do the Reddit post real quick before we end it?
No,
Yeah.
we didn't even get Mama's Boys.
Oh.
I wanted to talk
Would
about
you
that.
guys date Mama's boys?
She look at us so serious.
I'm trying to be fair. I'm trying to ask the question to everybody.
Are you?
Am I?
Are you?
Are
Am
you
I
a
Mama's
Mama's
boy?
boy?
No.
No.
For you, baby.
For you?
I could be.
You know my relationship
I know.
with my mother.
That's another episode.
Josh
I'm
is
just
for
gonna-
sure not a mama's boy.
No.
He's not. He's the opposite.
Roey's a mom.
Daddy's boy. I'm just kidding.
It's like daddy's.
No, he's just a
Brother,
regular, he's just a regular
Just
boy.
He's just a boy.
He's just a
He's
boy.
He's a
Just a boy.
Just a boy.
He's done nothing wrong.
he's a growing boy. Would you date a mama's boy?
J-Girl.
Oh, am I a mama's?
No.
No, right?
No. He's like, am I?
Well, no, because you might say I'm not, and then but your partner might perceive
Oh,
it
yeah, yeah.
different.
No, that's
you
very
know,
different. That's very-
because
that's
He's
very
not.
true.
He takes my side.
yeah, no, because
I mean, not that there's ever been anything, but he supports me and like.
yeah, because
What I say goes.
you know, I agree with some things my mom says, but other things I don't. You know, like
How it should
and
be.
I let them know about it. But.
No, yeah. My cousin ended things with her baby daddy because.
Are you drinking this ginger ale?
Girl, mind your business.
So your cousin.
So my cousin ended things with her baby daddy because he pretty much was married to
Can you
his
do that in
mom
the other
instead of
room?
her. Is that you peeing in a cup?
Josh, are you peeing in a cup?
No.
Not brought to you by Sonic.
Brought to you by
Sonic,
Canada.
please sponsor us. I swear
Sonic.
we're better than this.
Sonic, we love your
The
your
new
masturbator
recipe.
shakes.
They're new.
These orange creamsicles is really good.
Is that what the kids are
Sonic-
calling them?
No, it's an actual drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the chunky brownie something blast. It was delicious.
Yeah, the Sonic Blast. Yeah.
Yeah, please sponsor us.
Sonic Ass Blaster. Okay. What were you saying? What were you saying?
Your cousin.
That's if you're
your cousin left her
intolerant.
baby
Oh yeah,
daddy.
so my cousin left her baby daddy because he was pretty much like married to his mom. Like,
No independence.
That's weird.
it's so weird, right?
Like you can't make decisions by yourself. You need mommy there. That's weird.
Dude, and like I've seen posts where like there was one where it's like, who should sit in front, like in the passenger seat, your mom or your wife?
Mom's in the trunk.
And everyone was like, your mom, like you're horrible if you, like, your wife is horrible if she doesn't let your mom sit in the front. But I'm just like, that's your wife, bro.
Yeah. 'Cause what people don't understand
Like-
is once you get married, just like a cell, you cell divide. Like you are that you and your spouse is that
Yeah.
you're that nuclear family now, and your mom becomes an extended family of you. You know, because but they don't understand that. Sometimes they just want to stay within the same. You know,
And that's why your marriages fail, bro.
yeah, and that's
Just
when it
saying.
fails because then you have encroaching. You know,
You just want two moms.
yeah, exactly. I guess so.
You just want two moms.
Yeah, no. And then one of them was like, oh, the wife goes in front, but the mom should know that, like, they go in the back, something like that.
Yeah, if
Like-
your mom's is an understanding woman,
Which
She'll
my
take another
suegra
car.
is.
she'll take the bus.
Just get a 3-seater in the front.
No. Yeah, but I'm just like, if y'all mama's boys are listening, what the fuck are y'all doing? And if you're a lady or a man with a mama's boy, y'all need to leave them. Because,
Leave your son alone.
Yeah.
Like genuinely, I've seen like,
oh, yeah.
oh, you can never be good enough for my son.
Yeah,
Shut the
leave him
fuck up,
alone.
bitch.
Yeah.
Like, leave that boy alone.
Like,
He's gonna
you're-
grow up to be a man. Leave him alone.
And you're gonna die. He's gonna be lonely because of your ass.
Yeah.
Lady, if you're listening.
And he won't be able to have a functional relationship because of you. So in conclusion, stop it.
Stop it. This is me with the spray bottle spraying you. Stop it. Stop it.
Funny enough, I feel we all like
Yeah.
between me and my siblings,
Yeah.
we all agree that our dad's a mama's boy.
I could have told you that.
Yeah, the homeless man down the street couldn't tell me. But I hope he works his issues out. Anyway,
I mean,
yeah, opposite of having no relationship with your mother, having too much relationship with your mother, it's weirdly borderline incestuous.
yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like especially if you're a single mom, I understand it to an extent, but you also have to understand in order for him to be a functional
Yep.
human in the future, you have to leave him alone. You have to let him like go off and do his own thing. Otherwise, he's going to be attached to you to the hip, and ultimately, I don't think you really want that. You should find someone your own age and not related to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then my last thing on my notes is just the Reddit post. I don't know if you want to read that.
I don't even know where it is.
I sent it to you on Instagram.
Oh yeah, I have to dig.
Yeah, because you be sending shit.
Gotta find the Reddit post on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it have that the train running video behind it?
What?
Train.
Yeah.
Don't strange.
I was
Don't
like, is this the
start.
train episode?
Train.
I'll start on trains.
The next episode is the train episode.
Oh, yeah.
Find
Public
it.
transportation.
Yeah, I found it. Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Am I the asshole for giving my girlfriend an ultimatum between me and her desire to have kids? I, 25 male, and my girlfriend, 22 female, have been dating for about 1.5 years. Since we were 24 and 20, so we grew a decent amount together. I love her. I can see her being my wife, so it pains me to have to get to this. When we were first getting into the serious phase of a relationship, we agreed we don't want kids before our late 20s, early 30s. Furthermore, she's going to med school this fall, so she wants to complete that before any consideration. I am completely okay with that. I do want to be a father, just not in my 20s. I don't have anything against young parents, whether that's married or single. Good for you. I hope you're happy. I hope you and your kid have a fantastic life. I could not be. I can barely take care of myself sometimes and already know how much life changes when you have kids. So the idea of doing that in my mid-20s, I have so many things I want to do as a young person. I cannot do those things with kids. So imagine my shock when my girl, who's still in undergrad, comes up to me and tells me she wants a baby, like ASAP. I was floored, and the reason is her 30-year-old sister welcomed twins, and my girl has been really taking a liking to them. Now she wants kids of her own, like now. When I asked about our previous agreement, she told me, I don't want teenagers running around the house when I'm in my 40s. I even asked about med school, and she said she'd go back in her 30s when the kids are a little older. I just don't know what the fuck to say. I've expressed my disagreement to this idea so much already. I don't want to be a father before I'm 30. She keeps telling me that it'll be better to raise them now since I'm young and energetic, as opposed to my mid-30s, which I don't agree with. I'll still be active. She keeps trying to convince me, giving scenarios of me playing catch or tea party makeup with my hypothetical son or daughter. Like, again, that sounds like something I'd want to do when I'm 35, not now. Bro, I was born in 1999. She was born in 2002. That's both practically yesterday. Her friends are also trying to convince her that she's just in a phase right now and will regret going through with it in the next couple of years. After about weeks of this, I basically gave her an ultimatum last night. Either she waits a few more years or we're done. And that pains me because I really love her and don't want to see her, but we're not on the same page right now. She got really upset at the proposal of an ultimatum and has been at a friend's house since. I'm really hoping it's short-term baby fever.
Thoughts?
Yeah.
Opinions? Concerns?
My dad and I are 30 years apart. Like, I think that's good.
Yeah.
I think that worked out well for all of us.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, me and my mom, we're 30 years apart in age. Yeah, me and my mom are 30 years apart. And she, and my oldest sibling is like me and her are 5 years apart. So like, she waited a little bit, Mm-hmm. But I think it's more of like, you both have to be in the same page. He doesn't feel ready.
Yeah, relationship
he doesn't feel ready. He keeps saying like, "Hey, I'm not ready. I don't want to be unprepared." And the partner is just saying like, "Let's take the dive." Let's take that dive. Let's take that dive. Yeah. Even though his concern is like, I don't have anything financially stable or emotionally stable or like you just. I know I don't think he's the asshole. I think he could have done it a little bit better, the way he could have done it,
probably,
because I think there could have been more conversations to talk about, like a little bit. They could have talked about it a little bit more and be like, hey, it's you and me and not what your friends are telling you, is not what your sister's telling you or whatever.
Also, her sister had the kid at 30.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, there's the proof. Like, wait.
Yeah, just wait it out. Get your plans in order.
She does.
And do it. It's just like, no. And the thing is, I think it's pressure because maybe the parents are like, oh, look, your sister already had kids. You should have some too.
Actually, yeah.
And a lot of the times that happens because, of peer pressure, and you're like, oh, well, I need to hurry up too. But it's like, no, it's when you're ready. When you're ready, not when your friends or family are telling you you're ready, So he's not the asshole. He could have just done it a bit better. But I see where he's coming from.
Yeah.
Kaylee?
Yeah, he's not the asshole.
Thank you, Josh.
Sorry, I talked too much.
People said, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's pretty straightforward. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's the counter argument?
I mean,
yes, they should have kids.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
because the human population is declining.
Yeah?
Is it?
Not fast enough.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know or care.
Oh, okay.
Generation wise, yes, it is. There's a decline in
I
generation.
can't tell because I see women with like 10 kids on the street.
But yeah,
And I can't have one.
Just take one of theirs.
Just steal one of theirs.
They got 10. They don't need
Brother, they don't have my scent.
Are they vaccinated?
Oh, but the other kid, he's so unserious. They don't have my scent.
They don't have my scent,
Are they
dude.
dogs? What the fuck?
This one smells
Ugly ass
weird.
kids. I'm not kidding. I'm just kidding. This one smells weird.
Yeah. I think people are just gonna be like, oh, you're too immature. You're not like they're gonna put him down in the sense of like saying like, oh, you're the one that needs to catch up.
But no.
But no, it's about both of them being on the same page. You know?
Exactly.
She literally just saw a baby and went, I want one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is baby fever and it is peer pressure.
Well, her friends were talking her out of it.
Were they talking about
Yes,
it?
they were talking her out of it.
Yeah, but I think it's more of like the whole peer pressure thing. You know?
I don't know. I wanted to have kids at 23. But I was young and naive.
I think that's part of it too.
Yeah.
Like you don't realize you're a kid when you're in your early 20s, but you're still a kid.
You're still
a kid.
23? Yeah, what was I doing when I was 23? I don't fucking remember.
We were being sad.
We were drunk. I was drunk.
wasn't.
Do y'all need hugs?
No, we resolved
Go back in
it.
time. And
Go back in time and hug.
That's what we needed.
That's the one that really needs it.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was 18, I needed a hug and a lotto numbers. The winning lotto numbers.
Yeah,
Not
there
just
you
winning
go.
numbers.
Yeah, those are the ones.
Oh, okay.
Go back in time and give
Well,
ourselves a hug. and then
we were
pull out.
together, right?
What?
Yeah, we were together at 23. So.
Oh, yeah,
I was gonna ask, were we together?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Were we together, honey?
I don't know.
I mean...
At 23? I really don't remember.
'Cause-
like my early 20s, I do not remember.
Honestly, kind of.
Because for us, I think
What I did.
we both were together once we turned 25.
Yeah.
And 25 is a really good number because a really good number to like move on to.
I've said that too.
Because we got married, right? 25.
Oh, yeah.
You got married at
Okay,
25.
so now, so
So
what's
Yeah.
what do you mean?
no. What?
No, you
I
got.
wasn't invited. I didn't.
You weren't invited. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you have even gone?
I didn't know them yet.
Yeah,
Probably.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
No,
Why are you looking at
you
me?
would have married the wrong guy.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I know.
Who am I doing up
Yeah,
here?
he was.
You're not Haley?
Posh just walks in and
Yeah,
says
Posh.
he's at the altar. What?
Sir, this way. This way.
Sir, this
What?
way.
Where am I going?
The groom just got here this way, this way. And
How are we
suddenly-
always off track?
And then suddenly my boyfriend's marrying you, and I'm so confused. Like,
And Pedro's...
Sit next to you.
Jadro's like,
J-Dro.
just go, Jadro.
Yeah, let's go.
you know what? But yeah, in conclusion...
Yeah, I just think there's a time and place, and both of you have to be in the same, mentality.
Mm-hmm.
And it won't work,
If they're really not going to agree on
Yeah.
it, then they probably it's best to split up. Because if they have a kid, then one's not going to be happy.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
And they're gonna resent
Yeah.
them.
But even if they do love the kid, they're going to be kind of,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, like I said, I think there's things he could have done before the ultimatum. Is just...
I mean, how long
Listen
would
here,
you...
bitch.
No, but...
Yeah, that's how Pedro talks to me. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
a little bit more deep voice.
Yeah.
But no, because I
Yes.
think a lot of issues don't get resolved because of the lack of communication.
Yeah.
Because he could be saying like, "I don't want it," but he's not explaining to her why. He's not helping her understand his side of things.
Maybe she's just not listening.
And that could also be the fact that she's not listening, or
Like,
she doesn't know how
she's
to
being a dumb
listen.
bitch.
But like I said, we don't know the whole story, but we just know what was posted.
I'm gonna see something scandalous. What if she's already pregnant but wants to be like,
Oh.
no, we fucked so many times that it's yours. I'm just kidding. That's anti-feminism, and
Wow.
that's
Not
very
on this
regressive
podcast.
of you,
Yeah.
Josh. How could you say that?
I'll apologize right now. Public apology.
Anyway.
Sorry.
You know.
Yeah, it could be.
I mean, yes, the switch is
Maybe, yeah, the switch could be like, oh, well, I'm
the switch
pregnant
is
too.
definitely like suspicious, like
That's
Be like,
especially
oops.
if you've already previously agreed that okay, we're not gonna have kids until we're 30. Okay, fine, whatever.
True.
Like, and suddenly you turn around, no, I want it right now. Like, no, something
like right now.
Yeah.
is given red flags in my
Yeah.
brain, in my little brain.
Why didn't she just tell her sister to give her one kid? Like she has two. Why is she
I'm
being
sure she
greedy?
got
Yeah, she got twins. It's just like,
She don't need two. That's too many.
Yeah, she's being greedy.
Shit, she can just make another one.
yeah.
Right?
Bitch.
Let me comment on this post.
Take your sister's kids.
Problem solved.
Put a mustache on it.
It's another problem solved by the cousin wives.
You're welcome. We do take tips. But
That'll
specifically
be
just from you.
$200. And
We
yeah.
open up an advice column and it's the worst advice column ever. Steal
my
your
God.
sister's child?
do you want to? Okay, I think we're gonna.
We
open
should
an
do it,
advice
but it
column.
should be entirely satire.
Yes.
But also very
Satirical
serious.
cousin wives advice.
Yes.
yeah.
Like, you want our advice? Okay.
Okay.
There's gonna be a
Like a-
small
there should be a
legal foot,
like a
disclaimer in the bottom, like,
you are
please
responsible.
don't do this. You know,
Right.
Or like you are responsible if you.
this is
actually
not
do these
legal
actions.
advice.
No, it
I'm
says
trying to
please.
eat healthier. What do you recommend? Cricket
Grab.
flour.
Oh my
Cricket
god, cricket flour.
Low in calorie, high in protein. Next call.
Sustainable food.
Sustainable for the future.
I would eat ass.
Not after Taco
Low in
Bell.
calorie.
Low in calorie.
High in shit.
Homegrown.
Next question.
Organic.
Next, you're welcome. Next question.
Corn free if diet.
Corn fed.
No, you can add corn if you want extra flavor.
Oh no, I'm actually gonna barf. How long are we now?
Hour.
Oh God.
Let's
Okay, you know
fucking
what?
go.
You know
I'm
what? Okay.
Anyways,
Thanks
good night,
for
brothers.
listening. And
Good night,
thank you,
comrades.
Ohio. Just kidding. Okay, bye.
You said thank you. Who's in Ohio?
I thought I was.
Yeah, yeah, we're in Ohio right now.
Yeah.
Southern Ohio.
Specifically Southern Ohio.
Specifically.
Not Northern.
Okay, thanks for listening, our 3 listeners. Bye.
Bye.
They're cousins and their wives. Don't you know they're the cousin wives? With all our money and I need to. Who knows what the hell they're gonna do? Don't wanna listen, well it's true and bad. One of them laughs while the other gets mad. Check your man and check if it's butter. Cause this show ain't no like no other. It's cousin wives.